Welcome to episode 219, the Cigar Hustler Podcast. Still the number one show on Podbean, cigar show on Podbean.
Number one.
We're doing two cameras today. I'm not sure how this is working.
But we're testing the waters.
We're testing the waters. You would think that one would be green.
You too.
You too can become part of the podcast family and invest in our show. Put your products in front of thousands of listeners and viewers every episode. We are heard on...
That one's not even on.
12. That's what I mean. It switched to this one now.
Oh.
The red light is one recording like big time TV.
Oh. So this is just on you.
Yes. I'm reading the ad.
Nice. Okay, yeah. Good.
Viewers, every episode. We are heard on 13 different podcast providers weekly all around the world.
To
have your it's my camera, Mike. You're not on the side right now. To have your ad read in this spot, contact me from my camera right there. Mike at MikeandMikeProductions.com. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to any of our many podcast providers you happen to use. Well, hey, Michael, now you're on.
Hi. Oh, yes. But that's covering both of us, right?
Yes, that's the two shot. This is the one shot. And when we get the third camera, you will have yours for when you go into one of your diatribes.
What do we got up for the Patreon?
Would you like to hold it up? Oh, look at that. We got the munchies.
Oh, the munchies.
We have munches. We don't have munchies. There's only a couple in there. It's a 5-pack.
There's a 5-pack. There's 3 left.
Yep. You've already had one.
I have had one.
It's not nice.
And then one got finger fucked by 3 people.
3?
Yeah. Ugh. Well, Pete Hernandez, and I know he's an avid listener, so yes. Pete Hernandez
he touched it.
I think I handed it to him first, and I was like, okay, I can still smoke this.
Yeah,
right?
Pete. Yeah,
Pete's not a big deal. And then my brother touched it, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I can.
Did they touch it, or they're going?
Greg started to sniff it and shit.
He does the end up his nose.
Yeah. He started, I'm like, I don't think I'm not sure I can smoke it. And then Brusso touched it last, and then he wedged it up his nose. And I'm like, I'm out. There's no fucking way I'm smoking the cigar. Nope.
So who smoked it? Him?
He did smoke it.
I don't like him.
You can't put that on video. Now
he doesn't watch the show.
You don't know.
He doesn't watch
What if he does? What if this is the one he listens to?
He doesn't. He never watches his show.
Okay. Oh. Well, I'm going to weigh it real quick.
You're going to weigh it real quick? I have a caller. Would you like to take the caller first?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do the caller first.
It's 12.4 grams. I don't think that's good.
Just 12.4 sounds a little low.
We did this whole 5x50 thing recently. I don't think 12.4 qualifies. It may. We'll see. Who are we calling?
I don't know how this works on the camera. I guess they hear it. Oh, they've heard him before, so yeah.
Hello?
Hello, caller. State your name, please.
Hi. Brittany.
Oh,
no! Yes.
Oh no!
I was given some information this weekend about something Michael did or did not do.
What did I do? What did I do?
I'll let the lovely Brittany explain what you didn't do. Please, Brittany, please, you're on the air. Please go right ahead.
Okay, yes. So on Friday we had a little, incident which he helped with. He left work a little early. To come home and help me, so that way I could head to happy hour with some mom friends for her birthday.
Wow.
I love you.
Shh, don't interrupt her. Don't interrupt her. Turn your microphone off, Mike.
So I head out, and I go and I have a great time with the girls and stuff like that.
Lovely time.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
I figure he's got everything under control there. I asked him if he wants any food.
Yes.
You want me to bring home dinner? Yeah. He says, no, I'm good. I'll just heat up the chicken. I'll make some rice. Okay, no problem.
Right.
I get home maybe around between 8 and 8:30. Okay, say hi to the kids, whatever. He's out on the patio. I go out on the patio. We're sitting there watching. I don't even remember what we were watching. And
Last
I
Kingdom.
think I had walked inside for something, and one of the kids were like, now Teddy's already in bed. She was in bed at 7.
Right.
And the boys are up, and I think it was one of the kids that asked if they could have a snack. I was like, well, didn't you eat
Mommy,
dinner?
Can I have a snack, Mommy?
Yes. There was a little
I'm so hungry.
Justice was kind of like bending over because his stomach, I think, was bothering him.
Oh, poor boy.
So So I said, sure, no problem. I said, did you guys not eat dinner? And they said no.
No.
So,
they said no,
yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
No.
So I go on the patio. I sit down and I was like, Mikey, did you feed the kids dinner? And it was just like a deer in headlights.
You have to feed them.
You have to feed them?
Apparently, you have to
Now-
feed them.
What about Teddy?
Now
Did
he's
Teddy
like,
eat?
well, no, Teddy went to bed.
Teddy,
with
Teddy
no
went to
dinner.
bed hungry.
First of all,
Yeah.
Aw,
Teddy is a gentle grazer throughout the entire day. She eats.
This is true.
She eats nothing but
Don't help them. Don't
garbage
help
and
them.
bullshit all day long, and she hardly ever eats her dinner.
Right.
She gets so much food that she hoards it and hides it in her cars and shit.
Okay, let's take the focus. All right, leave poor Teddy alone.
Yeah,
Now-
don't blame Teddy for your ill-mannered parenting.
And just for
So
the
I look
record,
at him. I'm like, yes.
whenever Teddy wants food and I'm around, she can have whatever the hell she wants. She's like,
Except for
"Can I have
Friday
that?"
night. Except for Friday night.
Yeah, she will eventually be on my 600-pound life
Yeah.
because he does not stop feeding her. However,
Aw.
let's get back to dinner Friday
Let's get
for
back to
the
dinner. Get
children,
back to dinner. Yeah,
right?
let's get back to dinner.
So I'm like, did you feed them dinner? And he says, no. And I'm like, I was
No,
like,
Michael.
are you kidding me? And he says, well, I thought you had handled that. I was like, I left the house at 4:00. Like, why would I
gone for
feed them
4.5
dinner before
hours.
4:00?
Well, maybe
Yeah.
Mika fed them.
Come on. Even
Okay.
I know that's not a thing.
Exactly. He left work early. He was home by 5:00.
Yeah.
So, which is dinner time, correct?
Yeah, it's dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I often show him if he helps me with the kids' laundry, how I put their clothes away in case I ever die.
Yeah.
Right.
He,
Well, if she dies, we're done.
God forbid something happens
We're
to Brittany.
done. We're done.
The whole house shits
Yeah.
down.
yeah, they can continue on with their organized clothes.
No, it's
However,
no.
obviously now I know that my children, if I die, will never eat because
won't
I
eat.
can't even go out for a few hours and he doesn't even feed them dinner.
Hey, you better stay alive. You better stay
Mhm.
alive.
Terrible.
See, this is what. See, no good deed goes unpunished. You know what I mean?
Terrible.
I go home, I stay early so she can go
You
out with
didn't
her
feed
friends.
the children, Michael.
I didn't feed the children. I didn't.
But I understand you did eat though.
Of course I ate.
Yes, yes.
yes.
Yes, he did eat dinner.
yeah,
he
you know,
You didn't
did.
think while you were eating that the children sitting there looking at you with their big eyes, looking at you going, "I'm hungry,
They're big
Daddy.
eyes.
Daddy, I'm hungry."
Just for the record, Justice had a stomach ache all day, so he wasn't really eating much
no
anyways. No, he didn't feel well. He got pulled out of school.
No food. Don't.
Pulled out.
I think you're making excuses.
And Jax is practically 30, so he can handle himself.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
All right. All right.
Oh,
I'm
everybody's
just
on
saying
their own
any other time I have gone out with friends, I will say, okay, make sure you order the kids food. I obviously didn't do that this time because he wasn't home when I left, but apparently I have to walk him through every
Or maybe
step.
just order it yourself before you leave.
So the kids need to eat, and I'd be
Just
like,
to
okay.
play safe for the children.
It's all right. It's on you. It's
Are you
okay.
going to ask me and Andrew?
Don't
We'll
let it
come
happen
over.
again,
Ask
Brittany.
Papa, Mike, and Gigi. We'll come over and help them with the kids.
That would be great.
Well, now I'm nervous.
Right? Yeah,
You know,
leaving
do
them
I
alone with
leave
the
him
children.
with the kids?
They survived. They were all.
I don't know. Teddy went to bed hungry.
Are you kidding me? We have
Jax is bent over in the kitchen.
we have 2 drawers of snacks of just like fucking everything.
Are they
you can
hunter
think of.
gatherers now? They're supposed to find their own stuff.
I'm trying to develop, strong individuals, right?
No.
I was like Saturday morning
so
we woke up and
Don't
Jax,
go away for
I
the
showed-
weekend, Brittany. You'll be Lord of the Flies when you come back.
Saturday we woke up and I showed Jax how to change the tire. I mean, he took care of it, no problem.
Did change a tire.
Yeah. And then I told him how to change the oil. He was doing that too.
Oh, right.
At later on in the day, we were
Oh.
cleaning the guns.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, the guys.
After target practice.
Kids all set.
Right.
Yeah.
How to sharpen sticks and things in the backyard.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Play hunt the dog as they run through the yard.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Alrighty. Well,
All right. Well, we appreciate you calling in so
Wow.
we can belittle your
So
husband. on the
how
air.
did you guys?
What?
How did you guys arrange this? Are you like her emotional friend? Does she reach out to you and be like, let me tell you?
Whenever you do something bad, yes.
Wow, it's
I
incredible.
was just, I had to text him. I was like, listen, I don't know if this is going to work, but I just have to let you know that Mike did not feed the children dinner when I left.
I woke up to this Sunday morning, to the text message. Or Saturday morning, actually. Saturday morning.
Saturday.
Morning. I know you probably asleep, but this happened last night.
Well,
Oh, Michael.
Now he's upset.
I'm not upset.
He's fine. He's fine.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
They're all alive.
Here-
Wow.
Well, I had to get back to them So they're all home.
So
Make sure you feed them.
Yeah, they need more food. Mike will be home soon. Make
Apparently,
sure you feed
it's
them.
frowned upon if you don't feed them. So
No, they've been eating all day.
I know. By themselves. It's amazing.
No.
No, she puts out food for them. Like grazing.
Oh.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yep. I'm
So
spaghetti and meatballs tonight for dinner.
Oh, you're so
Oh,
you're amazing.
wow.
You're an amazing woman. You're an amazing woman. Very
Okay.
grateful for you.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Alrighty.
thank you for calling, Mrs. Stepankevich. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You enjoy the rest of your day. All right,
You
bye-bye.
too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The lovely Brittany
my God.
Stepankevich on the air there, folks. That was
Nothing
nice.
is sacred in my life.
No,
Nothing.
nothing happens. It's like I'm there.
No, you fuck up, no problem. Don't worry. I'll start calling 80 King Palmer.
I don't care. Call her. What are you going to call her? Tell her things that Brittany did?
Yeah, so Brittany, no. Oh, don't you worry. When I call her, you're going to be like,
yeah, whatever.
Oh, man.
I don't call her Michael.
I'll say, hey, 80 King Palmer, when he fucks up, you got to reach out to me.
Oh, well, she can do that. I don't care.
And then she'll tell you when you fuck up.
Sure. If I fucked up, I can feed the dogs. So what else?
The dog
did you-
ate. I fed the dog. I fed the dog. I knew the dog had to eat.
Oh,
I actually asked that question. I said, did Bubbles eat? And the answer was no.
What about my friend
Chapo?
Chapo?
Oh, Chapo eats.
Oh,
Chapo eats.
how could you think about the dogs eating but not the children?
Because I assumed that the kids were under control. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
they didn't like look at you and go, "Food, Daddy."
If they say, hey, we're hungry, I'll feed them.
"Oh,
Hey,
closed mouth, don't get fed."
yeah, it's like,
Even
hey,
in the house.
hey, Dad, what's for dinner? I'm like, what do you want? Or they say, hey, I want Taco Bell. I was like, okay, Taco Bell's on the way. And just hit the button.
DoorDash is a terrible thing.
It's amazing.
It's a terrible
It's
thing.
absolutely
I'm spending way
amazing.
too much money on DoorDash.
It's absolutely amazing.
We went to a restaurant we normally DoorDash from. And I go, you know what? This is $30 cheaper if we eat here. And we had an appetizer and 2 drinks.
I Pollo Tropical the fuck out of the DoorDash. It's just like, it's rice, beans, chicken, send it.
Right. Just hit the button. Boop.
And then we just look to see how fucked up the order is when we get there. Because it's...
Oh, you go and pick it up.
No, it gets dropped off. I hit the button.
DoorDash and then pick it up? No.
That's ridiculous.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, why would I... Obnoxious.
So what else did you do?
Well, other than starving my children, Michael?
Yes, what else did you do?
Yeah, it
'Cause
was
you're on the no sports month.
It was kind of an easy weekend, man.
It was a terrible weekend weather-wise.
Oh, what are you talking about? Saturday after the rain passed, we went out to Universal.
Oh.
Yeah, it was wonderful. But you got your annual pass on Sunday.
Sunday, yes.
come on
I'm
now.
now part of the annual pass club.
Yes.
I don't know which camera to look at.
The one with the
The
red
one,
light.
the red light. The
Yeah.
red light, yes.
Yeah, you are now. You should probably flip back to that one when you get to the news.
Well, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'll have to flip back when you want to comment.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of button pushing over here going on.
I know. Eventually, we're going to need a person.
Yeah, just sit over there.
We make Boots come in and hit the button. It's not like he's doing anything.
There'll be a lot of pictures of boots.
Yeah. Hey guys.
We did yard work Sunday. Sunday was a little chilly, but it was nice for yard work. Cleaned up did the winter cleanup.
So my neighbor's kid's now doing the yard.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
you'd mentioned that several episodes ago.
Yeah. So like, my neighbor also has this beautiful oak tree that the leaves fucking decimate my backyard.
I hate oak tree leaves.
Drives me nuts.
They're all over my front yard.
So like the
Sounds like
backyard.
you're walking on gravel.
So the backyard, when I cut it, I want it bagged, right? So I'm like, hey, when you want to do the backyard, I need you to bag it. He's like, okay. So I see him go like, you have to remove this bag, like several times, to get all the leaves out. Not this guy.
Oh.
He just.
Oh, and then at the end.
And there's shit everywhere.
At the end, he bags it.
He just takes whatever. Yeah, takes whatever's in there. I'm like, but this thing is well capped out. The first like 3 pulls.
Right.
So I'm like, so how do you say to the neighbors, like, hey,
How old's the kid?
he's probably like 16, 17.
He's old enough you could explain it to him.
I'm like, hey, like, this is what I need done. Like,
Right. After 3 pulls,
like,
I need you to undo this.
Will there be additional fees for? Like, I'm trying to, like,
You charge extra for bagging
like,
if I want more bags?
Yeah, like what?
I'll provide the bags.
Right, I have the bags. You use my mower and then use.
Oh, he uses your mower
for
too?
the backyard. Yeah.
Oh, because he's got a rider or something that doesn't fit through the fence?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Mow the back yourself. Cut his feet a little.
I was just gonna go back out there afterwards, but then that just didn't happen.
Oh, what, a rake?
Just go back over with
with the
lawnmower
mower again?
Yeah, suck it all up. But yeah, that was kind of sad for me. I like seeing like nothing. I wanted to be clean. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But Yeah. So Universal was fun, bro. Had a good time.
We have solidified, just a couple updates here. We have solidified our Scars and Stripes racing team
We have.
Sponsorship.
Indeed.
If you guys are on Facebook, you saw the photos of our name on the car.
Yeah.
He's going to send me his logo, and I'm going to have a couple shirts made that we can wear on the show.
Oh, on here?
Yeah, we'll have racing shirts.
Oh, very nice.
I got a couple of racing shirts made. The Cigar Noise boys did send me another contract.
Okay.
Another contract
Okay.
that I had to help a little. So I did that this morning, and now that is back in their hands again.
Well, so what, you like stricken out things, like cross things out? Or?
It was more ad things. Like there was no mention of the disclaimer, ad copy, a breakdown of how many spots we get. It was just a total, just little things.
Little details.
He did ask for help with the disclaimer and the ad copy, so that was something I was expecting. So not that big a deal. I just took our disclaimer and changed it. We'll even record the disclaimer for them, and they can play it in our voice if they have that ability.
Well, I'm proud of him for kind of like getting it going. At least
it's Dominic. It's not Tyler.
That's true.
It's not Tyler.
You got a point.
It's Dominic.
He's such a nice guy, Dom. Dom is very nice.
Yeah. And he's very busy with school and stuff. I understand. It came over the weekend, so I mean,
and what's Tyler doing?
Days.
Just moving luggage. I mean,
he's traveling. He's running around all over the place.
Yeah, I feel like he's like, is he committed to Austin? I don't know if he's committed to Austin.
Well, he's got a house back wherever that is.
Apparently has a house
and that's where his doctor is too, or something.
All this is very
I
fascinating.
keep telling him they have doctors in Austin.
I feel like we're going to be
they
interviewing Tyler on the Cigar Noise Boys.
Yeah, I feel that's sweet. Now, is this tomorrow we're doing the Cigar Noise Boys? I actually forgot last week, and I had things that I had to do. So, is it tomorrow?
I think it is.
Tomorrow night?
It's been canceled so many times.
Yeah, we've been bumped a couple times and scheduling problems.
I can't do it.
So I'm not sure if it's tomorrow or not.
I believe it is tomorrow.
It is tomorrow?
1,000%, he said.
Nighttime?
Yeah. 1,000% tomorrow.
Nighttime.
Nighttime.
Do you know what time at night?
I feel like it's late.
Late?
Like 8?
Oh, that's late. 8 our time. 7 their time.
Excuse me. We did get invited on for the Coop show.
Well, I saw that. I thought it was really just for you. Which is fine.
No, it's not. It's going to be for both of us.
Well, I mean, you're just forcing me on them at this point.
Yeah, I will thrust you onto every individual possible. It's, there's like a media panel for, what is it for?
Marketing things.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we had the first story. We had the scoop.
We did have the scoop.
Now he did, that.
Eric, which we haven't done his show in a long time.
I've never done his show.
That's not true.
I've not done. Oh, I was in the background.
You were the Jedi, the boxer, the cowboy.
That's true.
I was cleaning out my garage and I was like, what is all this stuff? Like I see this fucking Jedi robe.
Oh, that's nice.
I threw all that shit away.
Oh,
it's just been sitting there for.
It was in the museum.
No, it's gone. It's gone forever.
I have elf suits over here and all sorts of things.
Yeah,
they're all going to hang up in the eventual news studio.
Oh, really?
If we ever get one.
It's never happening.
It's never happening.
It's never happening.
Never happening. Oh, Greg will let us out of the lease.
Wait until the landlord comes around. That guy's ruthless. What's going on with this?
Hey, maybe if he knocks on the door, we won't answer because we're never in there. Hello?
We just hang out upstairs. Well, yeah, no, they're not there.
Right.
So weird.
So weird. We don't know what's going on down there.
Yeah.
What else?
What else do I have going on?
We've got the Fuerte
Libre thing.
Fuerte Libre thing.
I tell you what's going on.
Month? What's going on?
I'm leaving for New Jersey.
That's right. This week.
This Thursday.
Thursday.
Yours truly will be at Cigar Den in East Brunswick, New Jersey. So, I believe I'll be there around 5 o'clock and hang out.
The event is on Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, don't you leave Thursday?
We fly in Thursday.
Oh,
yeah.
Taking the whole family there?
The family, yeah, they're all going to be there. No, they're not going to be at the store.
Oh.
I'm going to bring the family to Grandma and Grandpa's house.
Oh.
Hang out for a little bit.
Yes.
And then go on over to the next
Grandpa,
place.
I got to go.
Yeah.
I'm out. I got to go. It's nice seeing you.
And then I'm going to go
Please take care of my family. Make sure they eat.
So, yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure they'll feed them. They're better at feeding them than I am, obviously. They're still alive, Michael.
Barely.
Not barely.
Barely.
Not barely.
Poor Jackson, his tummy.
We've had 2 weeks of the Morrises. I heard that you guys were very mean to Amanda on the shit show.
We weren't mean.
Something about
Boots
her being moody or something.
She was. Boots apparently did not say hello to her.
Yeah,
on the
that's
way
messed
in.
up. You gotta say hi.
Say hi.
I don't think that she's not
her.
wrong there.
I'm scared of her. I wouldn't be mean to her at all.
Yeah, you should be scared of her.
I am. Not David. David's such a nice man.
David's very easy.
Very quiet, very easygoing.
Yeah, he's super chill.
See, this is the stuff that got us in trouble on the other show.
Mm-hmm. Well,
she's very sweet. She won't cut her hair for me though. She'd put up a picture with shorter hair. Thought it looked very attractive, but no luck.
Well, you're not married to her, so
no,
there's no obligation for you.
No obligation at all.
Yeah.
No. I was just voicing my opinion.
Oh, maybe you should keep them to yourself.
She put up a picture. I can comment on pictures.
Maybe you should mind your business.
Nope. Not the way I operate.
Apparently not. I think Boots is back, by the way.
Oh, good. I got to talk to him. He's coming to my mommy's house tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I see him. All right, you want to start the news?
Yeah.
All right, we're at 21 minutes.
Switch the camera.
Hold on.
Hit that.
From the four corners of the world, all the cigar industry news you could possibly need.
So weird.
Cigar Hustler Podcast Report with Mike 2.
Not a lot of news. Cigar International revamped Cigar Fest cancels the Mega Herf, Michael.
Oh, boo.
Cigar Fest, as you know it is, no more. No more.
No more.
No
He
more.
said no more.
Cigars International confirmed that Cigar Fest, an annual multi-vendor event that was typically scheduled for early May in the Poconos Mountain. The Poconos.
The Poconos Mountain.
See, now when you talk, they can't see you.
I like that.
You could sit there with your pants off now.
Yeah. What do you mean now?
Yes. Well, that happened in 2022, and it seems unlikely to ever happen again. Earlier this week, Cigars International website began promoting a different Cigar Fest concept, one that will take place between September 24th, my birthday, and October 29th at the company stores in Florida, Pennsylvania, and Texas. So that's 30 days-ish. Unlike the old Cigar Fest, these events, so now you can do emails and text messages and stuff. I see how you are operating, though. He's working over there, doing not doing show stuff.
Oh.
Unlike the old Cigar Fest, the events will be open to the public and will not require a ticket.
Yeah?
That's it, the end of the story.
There's no ticket?
No. Let's read on and see what happens.
Okay.
It seems quite clear that most of what you knew about Cigar Fest will be changing for 2022, as Cigars International says the event being restructured, in parentheses. Details about the new event remains rather scarce, though a press release says the event will include multiple cigar brands, exclusive new cigar releases, featured deals, food trucks, live bands every weekend, special appearances by cigar makers, industry luminaries, as well as special Create Your Own Cigar Fest experience bundle deals that will be announced soon.
Nice.
So like it's just for 30 days.
Now switch back. There you go. Hi.
While we're proud to have hosted the event for 17 times, our business has evolved, and so must our way of engaging with our customers. We have therefore restructured Cigar Fest to accommodate the people that support us across the country instead of activate in just one region. The old Cigar Fest was likely the largest
Mega Herf Activate
consumer cigar event in the world, which is now Abe's Smoke Inn is now the largest event in the world.
Is it?
I'm going out on a limb.
Let's call him.
I don't have his number.
Just call him on Facebook. See if he answers. And go back to the other view. There you go. Let's see if he answers.
Oh,
he ain't
cuts
gonna answer.
back and forth, back
He
and
ain't
forth,
gonna
back and
fucking
forth. Sure, he'll go. Oh, now you want to talk to me?
Yeah. Oh, you fucks.
Honest Abe, dab.
We'll ask him if he thinks this is the biggest. Is yours the biggest? Oh, let's see.
See if it works. Hey, Abe. We're sorry we forgot to call you on a podcast.
You're on the podcast.
But now you're on a podcast.
Right now.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing, man?
How you doing, fellas?
So
doing good.
We had a great time at the Great Smoke. It was holy shit, dude.
He's such a nice host.
Yeah, you really are, and it was amazing, man. How much that took some time. That took some time to build.
It's kind of more time than anyone really knows or even can think, possibly even conceive. But our problem with that event is it keeps evolving, so we can't really get into a cadence with it where, hey, we got it down pat. This is how it is.
Changes every year.
It keeps changing and evolving, which keeps it exciting also for us because it keeps pushing us to do new things. And but yeah, that event we've already kind of, there's certain elements about this style event now in the format it's in that required us to work like literally right away.
Right.
And start getting things in the process for not only 2023, but believe it or not, 2024.
Wow.
You know, if you're doing, well, first off, getting the venue. So, you know, we already secured it for 2023. I'm waiting to hear back from the TAA so we don't overlap. They're supposed to be getting 2024 dates soon. But like our TGS exclusive releases, you know, we start doing it in the new format virtual events like in December. So that's giving companies like 9 or 10 months. For some people, that's not enough time.
Right.
You know, with production schedules and whatnot. So
yeah, it's true.
I've already lined up 2 for 2024. So,
wow.
You know, there's certain things you got to get out of the way really early, and then certain things you could work on throughout the year. But no, man, it's a lot of time and effort. We were happy with it. I was glad to see you guys both made it down, and I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, we got stuck into the free labor section, but that was okay with Matt Booth.
Yeah, I saw that. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
he showed up on his own thinking he can handle it all by himself.
Yeah, and I'm like, you've done these before, though, right?
Like you don't even have a tablecloth.
You know, but it was fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun just hanging out and just kind of passing out the cigars and
right.
You know, and bullshitting with everybody. You know,
well, an event like that, honestly, no matter what you're doing, it's going to be kind of fun,
right?
You know, I mean, it's fun no matter where you're at, but you didn't get to really experience it. You got to experience an aspect of it, you know.
That's true.
And you know, that's one of the battles we're having, you know, because we're looking to really change the selection process of how guys are coming to the Great Smoke. Because look, we've had, and you guys were there, so you know, we had multiple people that were in from Alaska, Colorado, Seattle.
Right, yeah.
One guy flew in from Israel. You know,
Israel.
we're looking for manufacturers. Oh, yeah, he comes every year. Flies in all the way from Israel every year.
Ronnie, how you?
Ronnie.
No, that's right.
All the way from Detroit.
But I mean, it's important these manufacturers kind of take that into consideration, because you know, the days of just showing up like Matt and just passing out cigars from behind the table this event kind of moved beyond that. So you know, if principals are going to come, they got to come prepared. There's things they have to do. They really want to be involved, and we're going to look at that more critically for 2023.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, I think that the people who really capitalized on even just that position would be Saka and Booth. Like those guys, as far as interacting with people, you know, they become like this time suck, you know, where people are just a magnet going towards them,
right?
And you know, they both want to talk to everybody,
right? And everybody's behind them going, "Move along, move along,
like, come on," you know.
You know, Steve Saka, kudos to him. He's really kind of figured out the formula of engagement and interaction with his base, and I think that's why he's been so successful. Mm-hmm. But you guys saw me. I was running around. I barely got to see who was there, but the people I did see, it was nice to see Carlito fly in from the Dominican Republic just to make it to the event. You know, he was down there at Pro Cigar. We saw many of the principals there, and they all seemed pretty active, but. Right. You know, the people don't realize this, you know, because after an event like that, it's easy to take all the pats on the backs and the great jobs and whatever. But, you know, I try to even tell the people who work for me, never focus on the 95% of the things you did right.
Right.
So because of the 5 you didn't, what went wrong. So we already got like 96 points of improvement for next year.
Nice.
Improvement, additions, whatever. But, you know, it's one of the first things we try to do after a great smoke, so it's all still fresh in our head. So
do you think
that's our commitment.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. No, I mean, it's just our commitment to continually improve on it.
So do you think that yours is the biggest so far? I mean, like, as far as numbers, we just did a quick blip about Megahertz CI, but, you know, I think that you have to have the biggest event, no?
Well, I think now after the press release of this last week, I think that ours has now become the biggest event in the country.
Yeah. See,
I feel like it's been the best event for a while now.
Yeah.
But I think now officially it's become the biggest, and I think with the response we had this year with virtually and non-virtual, live, all I've seen is so many people who said that there's no way they're going to miss it next year. So I got a feeling we're going to be running into record numbers next year and the year after. That's
fantastic, man. Dude, you work your ass off, man, and you deserve everything that you get. I got to give you props, man. 100%. So
yeah, we used to have a joke. You know, when we do events like this, you know, it is back probably after the second or third one. You know, people think like magic elves come out at night and think it'll happen. You know, it's not. It's a lot of work.
And honestly,
You know what? In my old age, I've kind of been able to be more calm about it.
That's good.
You know, I mean, and just kind of realize that, after 16 of them, you just kind of realize at the end, you always figure it out, find a way.
Mm-hmm.
The ride's just a little more bumpier sometimes than others. This was a really rough year with supply chain and timing. But, it worked out. And whatever kind of didn't go the way we wanted, nobody else knows but us. And,
right.
Pretty much those kind of things. And we just work it out. And honestly, it's not just a lot on me, man. My team, it's rough on my team, but they're into it. They're committed to it. They rise to the occasion. It's part of what the culture is here, working here, and they look forward to it every year. I mean, they've already been throwing ideas at me for next year.
Right.
Yeah, the staff all seem to be having a good time. There wasn't anybody going, complaining, or at least that I saw complaining or whining. Oh, my feet hurt. Oh, there's too many people.
Yeah, I mean, Casey.
No, because we're listen. That was his first time. We popped his cherry.
That's nice.
But
he was hustling. He was standing behind the table, just running back and forth.
Right.
Because we look at what doesn't work. So the service in the pit area has always been a problem. And every year we try to make it better. And I think this year we're almost there. We had 8 terminals, which is more than we ever had. In the past, we used to have a price list because the interaction was taking so long. What do you have? How much is it? Da-da-da. So this year was the first year we ever did the catalog. So people had it months early. It was on the website much earlier. So everybody knew what they wanted before they walked out there. So our guys were like, man, this was a piece of cake this year.
Right.
Like they just customer walk up, I want one of these, and they're done. Right. Now it wasn't like a 30-minute interaction and going back and forth and not knowing what the price was because the price was in the catalog book. It was already in the system. And I think next year we're going to take it because we get a lot of equipment one time a year to run that event. I think we're going to have to finally invest in some kind of universal external equipment just to run that event moving forward. Wow. So it's just a lot of data and stuff, moving parts, and it's just the constant work and making it better and easier for everybody. Because the easier it is for our people, the more they'll enjoy it, the more the consumers enjoy it. Because the logistics of, how do you get 2,000 people in a building quickly?
Right.
I mean, it's a lot of years of that didn't work. You know what I mean?
That was the best. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, 2020 was the worst year ever. It was the first year we went to, because you're always trying to solve a problem, and sometimes by solving a problem, you created another problem.
Right.
So we used to always send these physical tickets, right? And every year I get inundated. I flew in, I left my ticket at home. And it's like, for some people, it's really funny, and you guys are definitely going to relate to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever works in the rest of the world, for some reason, our consumers doesn't think it's the same in our industry, right? I mean, can you imagine buying Super Bowl tickets and going to the gate? Oh, I left my ticket at home with any kind of expectation of getting it, right? But like our consumer base feels like our reality is different from every other one, which maybe on some level it is, but it's funny. So every year this would be going on and on. It's always the worst 2 days before the event of all these sad stories of I forgot. And then you try to determine who's telling you, because I've caught people who out and out lied in the past. Like, dude, right here, you keep me claiming, oh, yeah. I mean, look, you know better than I. There's always guys who are trying to
work the angles and stuff.
Scam something,
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's not my job to be Sherlock Holmes. So we came up with a great idea, right? We're just going to do digital tickets.
Right.
Right? Real simple. Can't lose them. They're on your phone. Log in your account. Well, let me tell you something. In 2020, we didn't count for the sunlight outside. Those scanners weren't reading. This wasn't going smooth. And I'm telling you, I remember, man, I looked out at the line. This is like at 1 o'clock, and VIPs still aren't in. I'm looking at this line going as far as I could see. I'm like, this event's going to finish before people get in the It was like a nightmare. And I got on the phone, and I called one of our operations guys and said, look, how many able bodies do you have around you? He's like, I got 3 or 4. I said, bring 4. Meet me at the front, bring an 8-foot table, bring this. And I literally made a mock check-in station right in between our other 2. I just told people, start lining up, have your papers out. I didn't even scan it, man. So you got paper, here you go, get in. Here you go, get in.
Right.
Here you go. And then like in 25 minutes, I cleared out the whole mess.
Wow.
But so, some things you try to make better, you make worse.
Right.
But, we're still figuring it out. It's always a work in progress. And that's why every year I always have this feeling this is going to be the best year ever. I literally feel that way. every year before this event.
Yeah,
this one's going to be the best one ever.
Yeah, because you start addressing all those gaps, all those little issues, everything that kind of bogs you down.
Right, from the year before, you fix those problems, but then, like I said, then there's something new.
Yeah, but that's the right business practice, right? The fact of the matter is, people are successful by taking care of those issues, those things between transactions, right? All those little things, that makes a big difference.
The details.
Right.
Yep, the devil's in the details.
The devil is in the details.
And our philosophy of this always being an experience-driven event, anybody who's been to our event, you could beat all of them. There's no one that attacks it about making a production like we do.
Right.
It's a production, man. You're going to like a show.
Right.
It's
like
not
a Vegas show.
Yeah, you go on a show. You got Michael Herclock on a side stage. You got him on a top stage. Now we got hula dancers, and we're already lining stuff up for next year. So and the production, I think, is the value of it. Otherwise, we're just getting together and smoking cigars. It's cool.
Right.
It's all right, but we're proud of it. We're proud of it, and we're already excited, and we're working on 2023, and we actually have the theme set for 2024 and 25.
Oh wow!
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Would you like to give us a little exclusive?
He's not going to say.
They make no. I don't care. They make what? Listen, I did this once because we talked about doing the luau at the end of 20.
Okay. Right.
Next thing I know, one of the cigar manufacturers, but they got caught. It was the virtual year. Did a whole Hawaiian theme. But listen, I don't own themes. You want to run with a theme, knock yourself out. But next year, it's Mardi Gras. We already announced it. I think we're looking at Chinese New Year, Year of the Dragon, 2024.
For Mike Shines.
And I just went to the Renaissance Fair this weekend with my son and Alex. What do you think came to my mind?
Right.
Yeah.
Please tell me you're going to put Paul in a suit of armor and make him run around.
I think medieval times is pretty cool.
I think so too. I'll work on a dragon.
Barmaid, wenches, the whole kit and caboodle.
You do it right. Time. You can make a dragon for 2023 and 2024 like a parlay.
Oh, yeah.
Chinese.
You carry it over.
There you go.
Yeah.
Un-Chinese him a little.
Yeah, just un-Chinese him.
There you go.
That's fantastic, man. Well, hey, we just legitimately called you on the spot, and I appreciate you taking the call on a whim. It's very nice of you. And again,
I'm glad you got through. I didn't even get like a warning text. Hey, we might call you. That's
the way we run here. We're by the seat of our pants and trying to put this together as we go.
We're a fine-tuned operation, Abe. We're a fine-tuned operation, So, but again, we appreciate you having us come down, and it was a fantastic experience, and we look forward to coming to the next couple and how it progresses and seeing how it continues to grow for you, man. For sure.
Hopefully, you'll get to enjoy it and not be put to work.
Yeah, we're kind of built to work.
Yeah, it's fun for us. We like doing that. It's so different there because it's not like doing a trade show because people aren't just asking for something. They're grateful. They say thank you.
Yeah, they did.
They're happy to see you. They want to shake your hand.
Yeah,
that's the one thing. That's the one thing I'm proud. Everybody's just always in such good mood.
Yeah,
I mean everybody. They're just so happy to be there.
So happy to be there. Right.
That's what makes that event awesome. I literally had this guy at the end of the night. Now, this is a guy who came down from Juneau. And here's a great story, and I won't take up too much of your time. But we have a couple big fans who live in Juneau. They come down. They've already been down here 2 or 3 times. They came for the Great Smoke. At the dinner, somebody says, oh, somebody else just said they're from Juneau. They're like, who? And it ended up being the dentist to their kids.
No shit.
They're from the same town, Juneau, Alaska. Both cigar smokers, both buy from us. Both coming down to the event, and they didn't even know each other smoked cigars.
They had to go across the entire country.
Your dentist. You hide it from your dentist that you smoke cigars.
You don't want to tell him.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And that guy came to me at the end of the night on the stage. I kid you not. We're done. Filming's done. We're waiting on. I just had to let you know. This guy's got to be 70s. This was the best night of my life.
No
best
shit.
day of my life.
That's awesome.
To me, man. That's the best.
Absolutely.
That's when you know you did things right.
Yeah, man. When people tell you, right?
Yeah.
100%. Well, thank you very much for taking the call, brother. I appreciate you.
Anytime, boys. You guys keep up the good work.
All right.
Thanks Abe. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right. Be good, man.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There you go. So we didn't even have to. He answered the phone on the whim.
First guy, rang twice. Hey, hi.
Who knows what the fuck he was doing? He said, hey, I'll take the call. Sure. And there you go. Abe from Smoke Inn, guys.
Yeah, he's such a nice man.
It's one of the only big retailers that's nice to us.
Right, yeah.
I don't think they're going
Abe's certainly not afraid of us.
That's a good point.
He crushes with his big thumb.
His wife got in a car accident the day before.
Right.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Very nice lady.
Yep.
Maybe that's why he's nice to us, because we talked so nice about her from the PCA.
She's cool.
She's
I like her
good,
more
yeah.
than I like Abe.
That's not getting
No, I'm being serious.
Not get crazy.
No, yeah, no.
Sounds a little inappropriate,
Yeah,
Michael. I don't know.
Why? She's cool.
All right, we're moving on back. I'm going back to the one shot here. Just make it-
One shot. More news.
Boop. Here we go. Rick Rodriguez announces departure from General Cigar Company. Rick Rodriguez, blender and ambassador for the CAO brand, has announced that he will be leaving General Cigar as of April 29th. Rodriguez joined the company in January 2000 when Jack Tarano was let go. No, it doesn't say that.
When Jack Tarano was fueling the growth. No, Rick Rodriguez has been around for Pretty Ricky. He's been around for 110 years.
Since 2000.
CAO?
20 years.
Okay.
Rodriguez joined the company in January 2000
All
as
right.
a sales representative in Florida. After 5 years in that role, he was given the opportunity to participate in a cigar master training program by Edgar Coleman Sr., which he would learn the art of blending from Benji Menendez, Daniel Nunez, and Ernesto Perez Carrillo. We all know
all the
that
heavy
guy.
hitters.
All the
Named
heavy
them all
guys.
right.
Look at that. Through this process, Rodriguez would become immersed in the arts and science of cigar making. It would be the launch pad from which he would join the La Gloria Cubana blending team in 2008 after Perez Carrillo left General to start his own company. A two-shot.
There it is.
Following Scandinavian Tobacco Group's merger with Swedish Match General Cigar Company in 2009, Rodriguez moved into the roles of blender and ambassador for CAO, which was integrated into the General Cigar Company portfolio. During this time with CAO, Rodriguez and General Cigar Company's team is a little blah, blah. There's a lot going on.
I remember when he came up here. He came up here one time. And this is when we had like the fucking leather couch and the old school.
Back in the old days.
Yeah,
That's why he never came back.
Casting couch. Yeah, it's really kind of funny at that
His
time.
hand slipped between the cushions. He went,
Like,
oh my God.
Geez. You don't ever want to do that at a cigar
ever.
store. No.
Yeah,
Like the look on people's face.
I think
Sometimes
I lost
it's
my
like,
wallet.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
gone,
like,
sir, don't go in there.
I wonder what goes through their minds. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, when they show up?
Yeah, it's like.
Now, though, looks very nice.
But even still, you know what? I mean, yes, we have a really nice shop.
Yes.
Hands down, it's very comfortable. It's a clean atmosphere, and it looks really, really good. But still, you don't know how that conversation's going to go, right?
Right.
Hey, I'm so and so of CAO. I'm like, okay, cool, man. How are you? Like this guy, obviously, he's making some loot or whatever the case may be. He's climbed the ladder.
He was taught by Perez Carrillo.
Right. Yeah, and Benji. Yeah.
And Benji.
So, and then he's just sitting there, and you're just talking about when things don't connect, like things don't gel.
Right.
It's just fucking weird.
Awkward for everybody.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. He doesn't know what to talk about. You don't know what to talk about.
Yeah,
He's
and
going,
then I feel like,
do you know who I am? You go,
yeah, it's
really.
like not
really. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
first time I didn't know shit about Ernie. The first time I met Ernie, EPC.
Yeah.
It was
Ernie Perez Carrillo.
Yeah, Ernie Perez. Pete Hernandez introduced me. He's like, "This is Ernesto Perez." I'm like,
Oh, Ernie. Hey, how you doing,
like,
man?
Hi.
High five.
No,
high five?
How are you? Good to.
Hola,
I'm like-
amigo.
I'm like, so anyways, Pete, we'd like to place our order. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. I was like, cool, high five, right?
That's I just said that.
So it's like that's like, how do you as a
I've obviously never met Mr. Rodriguez, but he looks like a very nice man on the photos.
he looks nice,
Kind of Indiana Jonesy, the denim shirt,
very Rico
unbuttoned.
Suave.
Yeah,
Hello,
he's probably got khaki
I am
pants and a
Ricky.
blue fishing shirt on most of the time.
Ricky.
Hello, nice to see you.
Yeah, I mean,
My name is Rick Rodriguez.
yeah, I don't, it's like,
I'm from Talabalino.
but then you meet other dudes and you just kind of mesh right away, right? Like,
right.
like Justin Andrews comes in, like, hey,
Right.
what's up? Like he just kind of
he's
fits
more,
right
he's
in.
more your age too, though.
He's like one of the guys. Well, Jack Trino wasn't my age.
But he's such a large
that guy.
man.
But he knows his shit.
Right.
I don't know. I think that there's, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy that there's some of these guys that
It's the personalities.
maybe.
Jack's very outgoing. He's very,
I mean, I met Herklotz
grabby.
at TPE. Very grabby. Did you say Jack?
Huggy him.
Oh, he's very grabby.
Very grabby. Grabs
Wow,
his
he just grabbed
all
my
the time.
ass.
Just
Oh my
grab
God.
my ass again.
I don't know, but like Herklotz
He yells
seems,
over to Hector. Goes, Hector, look, I grabbed his ass.
when I met Herklotz in the Davidoff booth, he seemed very approachable. Seemed like a good guy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just kind of bullshitting with you. Very brief, but whatever.
He
It's
looks
just
so bored.
some of the
The TP.
some of the dynamic.
Leaning there on his big white display thing. Nobody
it's
talking.
very easy to fall into a spot at any of these conventions where you don't get as much. I mean, like Placencia.
Right.
Placencia was smack dab right in the center. As soon as you walked in, boom, in your face.
Right.
They were busy the whole time.
The whole time.
If you're in the back,
They had nice chairs, though, too.
they did have nice chairs. We went back for the chairs.
And we're always back for that. And I never got
I
one.
think I'm still waiting for Javier to call me, but he hasn't.
Yeah, he was supposed to come in.
Yeah, I'll stop in. Okay.
That's why he never gets the cigars I own, because he never comes in.
Yeah, he never comes back.
Brings it up every time he sees me,
yeah,
but then doesn't come in and get him.
So crazy.
I'm going to tell him I mailed him till the next time.
Yeah, so placement's kind of everything when it comes to those conventions.
Well, Davidoff, like you said, was further back.
Yeah.
Smack in the middle. It's big. It's white. It's not as inviting as...
A little intimidating, you'd say.
Well, and all the salesmen had all the chairs.
Right.
In their coats and ties. Do we need to...
No, I got this.
We'd like to break while you take some
No.
messages, please. We'll just go back to this one, and I'll just do the next story.
Yeah, no.
Cigars International plans 6 to 8
That's
new
it, your
stores
man.
by 2025, doubling the retail footprint. I looked at
Boom.
the wrong camera. Cigars International, the world's largest retailer of cigars, is going to double its footprint of retail stores in the next 2 to 3 years. Currently, the company operates 6 superstores, 2 each in Florida, Pennsylvania, and Texas. Though there's a third smaller store in Pennsylvania that is a markedly different concept than the superstores. Now, Scandinavian Tobacco Group, STG, parent of Cigars International and others, says it will build 6 to 8 more stores in the next 2 to 3 years. One in Deltona.
Oh, my God.
There's not one in Deltona. One of those stores is already announced.
I don't think we really have to worry about them moving in any,
Into Deltona?
Can't see that happen.
Closest thing will be over there on iDrive.
Yeah.
That's not close at all.
I would
Okay,
love
you
to
wanna
see
talk
that.
again?
I would love to see that happen.
Oh, I would too. That'd be nice. Over there.
Moving to iDrive, please.
iDrive.
That'd be entertaining.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
See, this confirms that the long-expected plan for the large retail footprint in the U.S. For context, Cigars International operates just 2 superstores prior to 2018 in less than a decade. That number will grow between 12 to 14 according to the company's plans. Now, I thought the stores in Tampa were going to be bigger
Yeah?
because they call them superstores.
They're pretty super. Pretty big.
It's 3/4 bar, 1/4 cigar.
You make money at the bar. You don't
I
make
know
fucking
you make
money
the
at
money.
the
When they
fucking-
say superstore, I think like screen flash. I think might be on his last flash. Uncle Skip and
It's not on its last legs. It probably needs to be like maintained.
Maybe another. But anyway, I expected like a Walmart size cigar store. Now I don't know what all they would sell at that big.
superstore. Oh, do you want some lawn chairs with your cigars?
No, I mean they have tons of cigars like it is in there. But,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what else they could carry. It'd just be, I guess, more of.
Yeah,
But no,
the Velcro wall is what they need. That should be at the next Great Smoke. Velcro,
wall. We
Yeah,
throw you up against the wall.
yeah. You get into like a Velcro
Have
outfit.
you seen cigar people? They're older.
I would look to see that. I'd look 350-pound plus man into a Velcro suit.
The 70-year-old man from Juneau would snap if he threw him against the wall.
No, he's a dentist. We wouldn't do that. Let's be reasonable.
Well, you have a lot of Velcro if you can put a
Talking about
350.
very large men.
You're gonna throw a large man on the wall. You gotta have a lot of Velcro.
Yeah. Okay. Or check this out.
What?
Human bowling. They get into like the cage thing.
You want midgets?
No.
Little
They have them.
people. I don't know what they're.
They
I don't know
make
the
them. Yeah, you
correct
can't say
thing.
that's not right.
Don't say
Yeah,
that one.
that's-
Little people.
man, you
Little
fucked
people
up.
bowling.
If we ever ran for some type of political,
I can't run for a
dude,
political
we
thing.
would be so fucked.
My wife can't even run for a political thing at
Yeah,
this
it's
point.
like, oh well, your husband has that podcast.
Right? Honey, I've stopped the podcast. No, I make you famous. No, you come on the podcast.
We need. Hey, I just want you to know I'm running for this electoral position. I'm going to need you to scrub every single podcast. They all have to go
They all
off.
have to come down.
Can't have any of them.
No, I'm liked by all the races. They all love me. I'm so silly.
So, anyways, a large human bowling
Yes.
that you could get into, and then like, someone would roll you and throw you down. there.
Oh, that'd do it outside, or you'd need a whole nother building.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I like how Abe said he's contacted TAA so he doesn't overlap.
Of course, he doesn't want
But
that.
TAA is a private thing, right? Not
That's
anybody.
for
doing it.
retailers.
Right. So just he wouldn't be there.
No, not that, but the other manufacturers and the brand owners that. Yeah, it's conflict.
Oh, we don't get invited to TA.
No, we're not special.
We should be invited. We would like to be invited to TA.
Listen, we've earned the media tag. I mean, that's pretty good.
It's on my bucket list. I want more. More, Michael. I want more.
We're going for cigar
going to
global dominance.
TAA. Did they let media TAA?
Probably not.
I'm going to apply. All right, I have a Florida story. I have an international story. Now, the international story somehow got lost in the shuffle because I found it very early in the week, but I remember the story, so I can do it.
Okay.
All right, there's this woman, and I had her.
You're going in international right now.
Yeah, I'm going to international
Okay.
now. Yeah, we're out of cigar stories. Now, I had her picture on my phone all week, and every time my wife says, "Why is this picture of this pretty woman on your phone?" So anyway,
And you said, don't worry about her.
This woman trolls Instagram.
And then you text her, like, hey, it's not going to be now.
She's a model.
Okay.
What she does is, she would send, okay, it wouldn't work with you because you block everybody. But she sends a message to you, and then if you agree to meet her, she's doing this for your wife. Your wife goes, hey, I think my husband might be on the side there.
Cheating on me?
Right. So she contacts you and message back and forth, and then you agree to meet her. Then your wife pays her $11,000.
Holy shit.
Yes. Exactly. If you don't agree to meet, you don't pay.
Wow.
Now she takes this money for her plastic surgeries for her modeling career. Very pretty woman, but looks like a lot of makeup. I had her photo, but $11,000 a hit. She's already caught 6 guys.
So she's up $66K.
Yes. Now, she is a very attractive woman.
Okay.
If that caliber of woman was sending me messages,
slid into your DMs,
said she wanted to meet me and stuff, like
this is a trap.
This is a trap.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You're a dude. Either you're a dude or my wife's going to pay you $11,000. What idiots are going, oh, yeah, she was Bernie, though. She might want to knock me now.
If she loved me.
She'd love me, she says. I'm very
Well, it's
pretty.
even funnier if they want to pay the $11K. Like the wife swipes their credit card.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's his money to start with. And then you're divorced because,
So now you lose half plus the $11K.
Right.
Half your shit.
It's like a penalty fee.
Yeah. Additional charges.
All right, now we have a Florida story. I really hope it was just all in this one piece of paper.
Oh. Okay, Florida story. There you go. Thank
to
you.
me.
Thank you.
Florida man struck by a car leaving a store asked the deputies if his beer was okay. A Florida man was exiting a convenience store on Tuesday evening when an SUV struck him. According to the Martin County Sheriff's Office, the SUV driver, 21-year-old woman, meant to hit the brake but accidentally pressed the accelerator, sending the vehicle crashing into the plantation pantry of Hutchinson's Island.
Oh.
Back to you.
Oh.
While attempting to leave, the man was struck by a vehicle around the waistline and was thrown back into the store. He was transported to a nearby hospital with injuries to his face from the broken glass. He is expected to recover. In a Facebook post, the sheriff's office said the victim was talking and remained in unusually good spirits, asking deputies if his beer he just purchased was survived. According to deputies, the driver is likely to face careless driving charges. There was no report on... I'm still looking at the dead camera. There was no report on whether or not the beer survived the incident or not.
I'd like to know if that beer made it.
Or if maybe the pantry gave him another case of beer.
Oh, here's another case. Are you okay? Here, take this.
Right. Because, he could...
Sorry about that.
Right. We have a listener of the week, Michael?
We do.
Oh, I expected to be no. So okay, button's ready. Who is calling?
Unknown caller.
What's going on here?
It's still connected from the Abe.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Nicholas Suarez.
Nicholas Suarez! You're listener of the week. Thank you very much, sir.
Of Cigar Den, East Brunswick, New Jersey.
Oh, sorry. He's going to come with this.
That's right.
So then we have a shop of the week, too.
We sure do.
Oh, it's a shop of the week, Michael.
Cigar Den. Oh, that's not it. That's not it.
Michael Joseph, fucking dare burn you with my smoke.
When you don't feed the children.
Wow.
Cigar Den in somewhere
East Brunswick, New Jersey. I will be there this Thursday, March 17th.
March 17th.
5 o'clock.
Somewhere over on East Brunswick, New Jersey.
Somewhere.
Well, Michael, I hope you have
my guy.
I hope you have a very lovely trip with visiting.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be quiet
going
without
to the
you.
East Brunswick, New Jersey Cigar Den.
Cigar Den.
East
Brunswick, New Jersey.
Who was the guy's name again?
Nicholas Suarez.
With Nicholas Suarez.
Boom.
Is Nick Rosario going to be there?
Nick Rosario will be there.
Hello, Nick. Say hello to Nick. Give Nick a hug for me. How about Mr. Yogurt Light?
Yogurt Light may be there.
Give him a hug for me, too.
I will.
Who else is going to be there?
I think his name was B. McGilroy or something. The guy who was up here.
B. McGilroy.
He's a cool dude, too.
Walpert? No, he's from California. He's on our racing team.
Far away, yeah.
He's on our racing team.
He's on our racing team.
Yeah, your brother's like, what'd you guys sponsor? Go, we sponsor a racing team.
We like to, we
like to diversify a little bit.
We're cool like that.
Yeah.
We cool like that. We're cool like that.
Cool like that.
We're cool like that.
All right, guys, this is... Oh, sorry. Back here we go again. Hey, it's been...
back to that one. That was very nice.
219 of a Cigar Hustlers podcast. Still the #1 cigar show on Podbean. And the The show that
Do it.
David likes to say.
Who's number one? A Cigar Hustler, the podcast.
That would be us.
Boom.
All right, Michael, back to the 2-shot. Thank you, David. All right, guys, we got to go. We'll talk to you later. Thank you very much.
Bye.
The Cigar Hustlers podcast, its owners, and its sponsors take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guest. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of Mike and Mike Productions or the podcast providers, and opinions between talk show hosts may differ. It is not our intention to libel, incite, or hurt anyone's feelings. We invite you to write the show's host, Mike Stepankevich, with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.
This has been a Cigar Hustlers podcast, a Mike and Mike production. Be sure to listen every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for all new episodes.
Hi, I'm Husto Iroa.
Yeah, we just don't have to do a single podcast ever again.
Perfect.
Ever.
I'm good, Mike and Mike. How are you guys doing?
The Hojo,
Hojo! It's the Hojo!
the
You
moderator.
didn't even let him fuck it up all the way. I gotta get past Hojo! Go on.
I don't even have to try to hit
He's
the
not even
record.
gonna try.
We're gonna cover a lot of ground here, Mike. All right. Try to keep up.
That's a sign of a good podcast.
I gave you like 4 cigars when I walked in the door.
All right, end this.
Mike Squared.